All right, guys, we're going to talk about the second mod, or the question 3. So if you look here, you're going to see that they want us to now force it into a different direction. And then it says the vertical distance to the center of the mass in millimeters. So if we look at the question, here is some hints from Mr. Gushu. Here's the question. So it says, after answering question 2, create a new version and then review the drawing in the tab step stool question 3. Reposition the step stool according to the drawing, and then what is the Z distance for the assembly origin to the center of the mass? So what he's found is that when we make this, we're going to do a planar mate between these two circles. So the top of this little edge with the top of this edge. Okay, so the first thing he tells us is to delete our parallel mate and then create a planar mate between the 2 points below to lock the step stool into its maximum openness. All right, so what I'm going to do is I have my assembly here. I'm going to go to copy to clipboard. I guess I could duplicate, but I've always done it this way. You could also do your version over here like they teach you. So we've got it over here. For some reason it slipped over here. So I'm going to rename this, and I'm going to say assembly 1 and then Q3, right? Because this is our last question. So I'm in here and I'm going to go to my planar mate and delete it. And now I can open this completely up. Again, I am going to have to worry about that one side where I actually did it correctly. So when I look at these two here, we want to match them. And you're looking for this to match up. Let's see if I can zoom in a little here. I'm just zooming. See how this little edge is matched up to that edge there? So let's do that. So we're going to go to, oops, sorry, here. We're going to do this edge to that edge. So we're going to use not a parallel mate, our planar mate, because they're not going to be on the same plane. Now, Mr. Gushu tells us to do that top one. So let's see, he probably did the math on this and already figured it out. So let's see what happens when we do that. So I hit solve, check, and everything should be lined up correctly. So now we have to find the dimension that they're asking us to find. So if we look at Q2, they're looking for what distance? Let's see what he says. It says, what is your Z distance from the assembly origin to the center of mass? So I think we may actually be able to do this. Let's see if this works out for us. If not, we'll have to sort it out. But so here's our Z distance. Is 325,529 what we need? Yes, it is. Okay, so all we're going to do for this is we're going to use our display mass properties, but we are going to look at our Z. Once you have this, you can screenshot this, and it shows everything, and you're done.